Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Good catch there by Dawson Knox, and everything just clicked for him in his 3rd season in the league in 2021. 9 touchdown catches, tied for the league lead among tight ends.
Now the 4th-year running back. This is Devin Singletary. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll run on first down with Singletary. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd and 12, Allen finding Knox there, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. It's some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Diggs going in motion right. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now they send a man in motion right. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
He loves avocado a lot. What up, Goody?
After the touchdown, Bass
ain't no injuries on. Nothing.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jordan Phillips busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Look at that. Look at that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. And that was one I kind of saw coming, charging a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting. And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Off the bootleg, out to his left. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
Malachi, can I have that? I mean, JR, not talking about JR, I'm sorry, JR. Can I see that? Are you hungry now? I just asked you if you wanted to eat. Now you ready to eat? Okay.
I gotta eat my food and my wife.
For their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Give me that.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
That's what I got to get in Miami. I got to get a safety, man.
Already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Singletary trying the left side. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Diggs going in motion right. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis to this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. He'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So after the INT, it's Allen. His throw.
Come on, man.
So much to discuss with the Chiefs and Bills getting together here. The top 2 scoring teams in the AFC last year.
Right there.
Buffalo won their regular season meeting in 2021. That was 38-20 in Week 5. But as we all know, the Chiefs got them back in the playoffs. One of the best games in recent memory. 42-36 in overtime. And a game that many thought helped spawn the new overtime rules for 2022. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Singletary again. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. There's Sam Martin. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Damn!
No!
Here's Hardman to return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be caught. It's Toney. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
43. Yellow. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes open on the left side. This is Valdes-Scantling. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him out to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just... on this team's defense right now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. George Karlaftis brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off play action. Allen. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. On play action, Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is
loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there. They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a third down and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Now it's Peterson. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give, Singletary right side, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Allen off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's fourth down.
I hate these fucking repeat games.
Sam Martin on to kick it away. Hardman on the return. Now a hit. It's football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
That's fucking trash, man. We do everything to get a lead, keep a lead. Now we gotta play it over. Fuck.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys
The name is baby.
that's
Man, this shit.
The biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
And back out to that, man. This is fucking dope.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
Here comes the rookie 7th-round pick. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The Chiefs at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So fucking weak.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
After almost signing with Kansas City last offseason, Juju Smith-Schuster actually left Pittsburgh for KC this year as a free agent. He'll be one of the top targets for KC's offense this year as he chases his second career 1,000-yard season. Always reliable, operating out of the slot. Look for him to catch plenty of balls, as we just saw there.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
None of that shit last game. Taking all that shit.
Bunches here, these last few plays, it moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
None of this shit last game.
Fighting chop.
the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yards after it.
Cheer.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The handoff, it's Singletary.
Holding call.
Taken down right around the 34.
It's always a different game too, man.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
To the air, Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Now second and 11 from the 32. In motion goes the tight end. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had to get there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
No fucking time.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Sack.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Not the kind of game that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Yes. Nice bench. Give it here. Bench.
Touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Mahomes throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
What a catch. Especially toe tapping and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up second down. So much to discuss with the Chiefs and Bills getting together here. The top two scoring teams in the AFC last year. Buffalo won their regular season meeting in 2021. That was 38-20 in Week 5. But as we all know, the Chiefs got them back in the playoffs. One of the best games in recent memory.
Notice where he was going. He was right there.
And a game that many thought helped spawn the new overtime.
Hate that shit. We right there for that bullshit.
17 yards is
I
the
thought
pickup
you
there for
hated
number
this
17.
I do.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body.
We everywhere he is. Everywhere he's throwing it, we know where he's going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, keep your ass in bounds. You remember that shit. Stay your ass in.
No better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Chicken burger.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Holding call, we'll take that.
And he's going to be taken down.
Roughing the passer? What? Bullshit. Oh, one more time, fellas.
So
one more time, fellas.
And that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
I love rock and roll.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Call for it made just outside the 15-yard line. The Bills come to the line.
Beat this nigga's ass. Wow.
As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete.
Oh, yeah.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go.
Wait on that. You know that. Okay.
So the big play moves the ball right across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Wait, man.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
It's already 5:28. Shit. Oh, JR, give me my phone. Give me my phone, JR.
Can I also do a mango brownie for you, vanilla frappe. I'm gonna order some food too. Do you guys have the grilled chicken and hummus? Can I also get the mozzarella?
First as the second half is underway.
Okay, and that's gonna be it. That's perfect.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Thank you.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
We're here. Thank you. Yes, please. Perfect. Thank you.
Well, I'm not doing this with you. You are not privy to any of this information.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. Past the 30, second down coming up.
They'd love to just bring back a touchdown right
0. There you go.
0, 4,
3-0.
You always used to say the relationship between a master and a student
yeah.
is always a strange one.
I don't want to punch. I'm not punching you. I'm not punch you. I'm not punching you. I'm not punching you.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, let the defense get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
Pay apple. Pie. Pie.
Hold on, that's the next. Let me see that, JR.
The
here.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
0. Maybe.
Right back to Singletary on second down.
I saw your password.
As the tackle is made at about the 32.
What you say?
I saw your password.
Good job, JR.
Despite their lack of production, they still
No.
Production
I don't want to.
that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
I gotta come. I keep smiling.
Throwing now is Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have the Bills first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it. but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Davis on the left side, complete.
Look at this dove, man. Fuck out of here.
And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They go right back to Singletary. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Going to give this one to Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary,
all the way downfield.
Second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I...
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 44 yards. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Yes, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. Increase here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the end zone at the 2. What a spectacular return.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
Edwards-Helaire. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Cold-blooded.
Extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Singletary trying the left side. Maybe up to the 41. What do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42. motion. Allen sliding out of the pocket. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That mommy? That mommy time calling?
No. 21 yards the play. They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he'll be brought down.
I'm Allie.
First down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
And then action, Paxton, and Peyton. Okay, let's do it. All right, guys, I'm going first, and I'm going to do a double front flip. No way. It's going to be awesome. And I start out with 300 points, and if one of them are successful on the double front flip, then they get to take away 100 of my points. So if they all make a double front flip, then they all get 100 points, and I get 0. But that's not going to happen. I'm walking away with 300 points. Let's do this.
Get 100.
Ready? I've only done this a few times. Let's hope I land it. Oh, I'm gonna go for it. You're gonna do it?
To the first and second down.
I can do it.
Someone wants to work with central rush. He's never done this before.
Guys, I'm pretty nervous, but I'm gonna give it all a job. And
back to throw. Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
I'm Allie. What you watching, Vlad and Nikki?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
JR, you got ready some chicken and rice?
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon.
I want pizza rolls and strawberries.
Wait, what do you want? Pizza rolls and strawberries?
Yeah. So a net gain of 1 there. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
He's the NFL sack leader into the game, and now that's 2 more than he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
I'm going to do a minute, and then I'll show you.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. The CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, giving the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Mahomes to throw once more. Catch is made by Hardman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just...
Here, Jared, can I see my phone?
Ta-da! Monday.
Next round, my vote counts as 2.
Michael shoulders.
They are stuck.
What did I buy this? It's okay, I'm just a crewmate. Me too. Gosh dang it! What are the odds? What are the odds we both get crewmate? Well, there's like 3 imposters, and then 4 special things. That's like 7 days. Like 70% chance to get something cool. Why are we so unlucky? We are cursed. We are probably actually cursed.
William, you're the sheriff. You need to figure out who the imposter is so you can throw them out a win for all of us.
You're right. Then I'd be a hero. They love me. They might even make me their ruler.
Well, no, I think it'll be okay.
I'm on it. Okay, I think I've got it figured out. Because we're crewmates, they probably gave us easier tasks to make up for us not being anything cool. Yeah, okay. Sort the documents. These tasks are obvious.
Nah, you can't. She's got her mom's face. It's like a shield thing. Right? It is way too powerful. You can hear her? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Go kiss the butt.
Okay, right after we know the steps. Okay, Why?
It's both Mary and Philip. They both tried to throw me out.
Wait,
Yeah, sit back
what
for a
if they're the jester?
We can't both be the jester. But how do we tell who's the jester and who's the imp?
We need to both smart and sophisticated way to tell. Itty Minnie, my name is
I say we vote Mary. Skip.
Skip.
Looks like it's a skip.
It would be if you didn't have a mayor. My vote counts as 2. And Mary won.
Yeah, watch out, Jared.
Say that I mean what you mean. Done imposter.
Remember, there's still 2 imposters left.
Yeah.
It's the red and the
It'll protect you.
Wait, but then won't they get you?
I'll be fine. It's more important that you stick around.
Got it.
Malachi, sit on the couch, bro.
Wing wing.
Wait. Because you about to eat. Ain't you hungry?
Is that my fault? Daddy?
Scoot over.
Malachi stole my fault. I gotta sit by now. It's my one.
Hello, you have reached the MHW manager on duty. We apologize that we could not.
It's my stuff.
We just wait.
Jackson, you got all 300 points.
No, you can't.
As long as you stay behind me, I'm fine with you.
Right? It is way too crowded.
Okay?
You can hear her?
Mally, get off the controller. You sit on the controller, son.
Oh, I can't movie this. That's a suitcase.
Pick it up. Pick up the controller, Mally. Okay, thank you. Oh, you can put it down.
Mary and Philip, they both tried to throw me out. Wait, what if they're the tester? You can't look like that. But how do we tell who's the tester and who's the imp?
We need both smart and